Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a little bit of an install, not on that, but on this. I have a set of mud flaps or mud guards, I guess technically, for this truck that are supposed to be a drill-less install, and we're going to test that theory out. Here we go. So here's the mudguard kit that I bought for this truck. It's supposedly tailored to this vehicle, which is a Ram 2500 with wheel arches. Let's opening it up and see what we got. I got it on Amazon. I will include a link in the description. Inside the kit you have your 4 mudguards. You have your 2 rears and 2 fronts. They are marked pretty clearly on them as far as which is which. And then looking at how these line up, there are 3 potential screw locations on each one of these guards. 2 of them, which they refer to in the instructions as A and B, will line up with the existing screws on the truck. C is an optional one that you can add if the fit and finish isn't what you're looking for. So we're going to try just with A and B. I might come back for C. They do give you a hardware kit with all of the clips and screws you would need to do location C. There's also some spring clips in here that are used to kind of fasten the side of the mud flap and stop it from flapping. So we'll start probably with the rears and then we'll move our way to the fronts. For the install then, you're going to remove essentially the bottom 2 screws, so this one and this one. And then on the mud flap, these come pre-marked but not drilled through. So I did drill out those 2. It's very thin plastic. It's most of the way through, but not all the way. It's easier from an alignment standpoint if you drill from the back. It'll hold the bit perfectly and get you nice and straight. Here's the installed product on the back. It lines up perfectly. Measurements are exact on this. I'm pretty impressed. I'm not going to do location C on this one because this is on there, very firm, just with A and B. I'll show you the edge of the panel here. Looks really nice. Well, let's go do the front. And then same thing with the fronts. You do need to pre-drill them. If I can do this one-handed, but just line it up like that and they'll drill out pretty easy. So here's the install on the front. It's really clean and very tight. Now there is one additional piece. See, there's a marking here. That's for the spring clip. So this will just go on there and then go around the back of the mud flap. I can't see why it's necessary to install though, because it's not going to really add anything structural. So I don't know that I'm actually going to put this piece on because I just don't see the purpose for it. There is also an additional screw that you could mount here for these front ones, and they give you the screw for it. Again, I don't think that's going to be necessary at all. So I'm probably just going to leave it with these 2 and call it good. So there you go, about as easy of an install as possible. It took maybe 5 minutes per side, and that was going slow. I think probably be faster if you weren't stopping to film. But super simple and cost-effective way to protect the paint on your truck and protect your running boards from salt and rust, and also stop ice from forming as much on your boards in the winter. Probably should have done this 2 years ago when I first bought the truck. Sorry about the plane flying overhead. So with that, this brings us to the end of another DIY dad video. So I, of course, owe you a dad joke. So did you hear about the cheese factory that exploded over in France? Apparently there was nothing left but debris. Right, remember, with any DIY project, it doesn't have to be perfect. Most important step is just to do it. No one's going to see the flaws unless you point them out to them. Remember to do the YouTubey things, like and subscribe. Catch you on the next video. Take care.